and welcome. Thanks for joining us. Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Boston Red Sox taking on the San Francisco Giants. First pitch coming at you right after the break. So stepping in for Boston, Jarren Duran. He's going to finish with a new career high in stolen bases, Chris. Bunting, and it's in the air. Schmidt, not in time. He bunts his way aboard to lead off the frame.
Batting second, the first baseman.
I don't know if he planned to lay down that bunt before stepping into the box, but with the infield playing back, he saw an opportunity and he took advantage of it. Nicely done.
Runner on the go. Pitch in for a strike. Throw to second, and he's out.
Well, this is a real momentum killer after the leadoff single. Tried to steal second base on the first pitch. Defense was all over it. Nicely done from behind the plate with the catch and throw. And a quick tag before he reaches the base.
That's a base hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
Batting third, the left fielder.
Solid swing from start to end. On time with everything. Really good balance. Nice extension. And he met it out front for the line drive knock.
Late that time, and it's strike two.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
Slider got him for strike three.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically, he likes to shoot the ball the other way. But that time, a little anxious.
Here's Trevor Story. Swing and a miss, strike one. Ray, 33 years old, and they went out and made a trade for him last season. That one finds the zone. That's strike two. Fly ball down the line. Yastrzemski makes the grab, and that is that. And digging in for San Francisco, Mike Yastrzemski. Ripped on the ground to second. Throw over to Toro. One up, one down. Here's Rafael Devers.
Definitely scuffling at the dish lately. Barely hitting over the Mendoza line this month.
And a strike to Devers. One out, bases empty. Oh, and 2 now. And they'll do it again. And a swing and a miss. That's out number 2.
Stood absolutely no chance on that slider right there, and I don't mean to laugh, but that's a tough one. I mean, pretty much a perfect strikeout pitch. I mean, it looks like a fastball middle in. Kind of has cutter action, and it just bunches you up to whereas you can't get your hands through and the barrel to it. And not much you can do unless you recognize the spin early and you spit on it. Tough play on a nice backhand stop. Had to be perfect with the exchange and throw to get the out, but it looked like he had to dig in there a little deeper, like he was trying to get a split finger grip or something. Close play, but that little extra time on the transfer made all the difference.
Dom Smith stands in, and first offering is fouled off. The pitch to the right side. Hamilton handles, throws to first, and that'll do it. And we're back. New inning getting started. Now here is Wilyer Abreu. Ripped on a line, and there's one away. Digging in, it's the speedy outfielder, Ceddanne Rafaela. And he swings and misses at the initial offering.
The count.
That one fouled off. One down, base is empty. Foul ball still 0-2. Second inning here, no score. pitch misses, and that's ball one.
That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
Strike three. Got him looking on the changeup.
Batting seventh, the third baseman.
2 outs, base is empty. Here's the rookie third baseman, Marcelo Meyer. That clips the corner. 2 outs, base is empty. Swing and a ground ball. Adames sends it to first. Red Sox go 1-2-3. Nothing doing for Boston. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom half of inning number 2. Here's the center fielder, Jung-Hoo Lee. Hard hit right side. Fires over to first. And quickly one away in the second. Willie Adames stands in. Good defender. He's been inconsistent offensively. On the ground to the left. Fair ball. Runner on at first with one gone. Casey Schmidt, the next Giant to hit. First pitch, not close. There's a strike.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
Our umpire for this one, Freddie Ferguson. A consistent umpire by all accounts.
Yeah, I think the book on him is that he's not necessarily by the book with his strike zone. But once you figure out where he's calling strikes, you can pretty much count on him to stay with that throughout the game.
And that one is popped in the air, shallow center, and that'll fall for a base hit. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with one gone.
Batting eighth, the catcher,
Patrick Bailey will hit next.
He's been really clutch with runners in scoring position this season, so they'll have to be extra careful in this matchup.
Swings through that one for strike one.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
Runners at first and second with one gone. Bottom half of inning number 2. Line drive, base hit. Heading for the plate. He'll score easily. And it's an RBI single, and it's 1-0.
Big RBI for him right there. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Runners at the corners here, one away. And now, Tyler Fitzgerald. Swinging a foul out of play. High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. Next pitch, a slider that misses outside.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. Schmidt on third. Bailey at first. One gone. Swing and a ball driven pretty well out towards left center. Rafaela makes the grab. Runner tags from third. Throw is offline, and he scores. It's 2-0.
Well, that's a quality at bat right there. You know the situation. You need something in the air and deep enough, and that's exactly what he did. Good pass to the baseball.
So the batting order turns over. Mike Yastrzemski, the next Giant to hit. Grounded out his first time up. Hammered down the right side, but foul. He swings and fouls one off. Now move to first. Bailey back in on a dive. Runner on the go. Struck him out without a swing. That was pretty nasty. But 2 runs for him, and they jump ahead. We played top half of the third inning, and now it's the catcher for the Red Sox, Connor Wong. Ray back to work. Cut on and lifted in the air. Lee gets under it. Makes the catch for the out. One away. Here's a speed threat. David Hamilton. And that is out of play. And now the 0-1. And a foul ball. 0-2 now. And a foul ball. He stays alive.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Line drive. That's a hit. So that will bring up the top of the order with one away.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
Runner takes off. It's just low. And that's a stolen base. Not even close.
You know, having a good lead is so key when you're stealing bases, even if you've got great speed. But if you don't have great speed, but can get an extended lead and a good jump, you can steal.
Swing and a ball ripped out towards right center field. That'll touchdown for a hit. The run comes in from second, and they trail by one. And the stop sign goes up at third on the potential tying run.
Well, that was a great job of letting that runner steal second base, get into scoring position, come through with the base knock. You add a run.
One down, runner at third. Next to switch it. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Brings it in. Here comes the runner from third. He'll score on the sac fly. We are tied at 2. Roman Anthony up next for the Red Sox. And first offering is fouled off.
Ball game is still tied. They can get out of this inning with a tie game.
2 down, nobody on. That one not close. And the count even 1-1. Late on that fastball.
Belly just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to.
Got him swinging for the strikeout. And that's strikeout number 100 on the year. They get 2. Back here in San Francisco, set for the bottom of the third, stepping in, Rafael Devers. First offering and it just misses. Next offering is fouled back. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
2 strikes.
That one almost got him. On the ground. Throws to first, and Devers is set down. Here's Elliot Ramos. Reached on an infield single his first time. Fouled off. He was late. Tied up here in the early going. Bounce to the left side. Meyer. Over to first. 2 up, 2 down.
The first baseman, number
now it's
7,
Dominic Smith. 0 for 1 so far.
Smith.
Ground ball up the middle. Into the outfield. Base hit. And that extends the inning. And now the center fielder, Jung-Hoo Lee, rolled out to second in his first at bat. Lined, and that's a base hit. Throw stops the lead runner at second. 2 on and 2 out. And up next for San Francisco, Willie Adames. 1 for 1 with a single so far. And there's a ball. swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. Fought off foul. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Fires to first. That's the inning. Back here at Oracle Park, Trevor Story comes up to the plate. And that one fouled off. And that one's a little bit low. And 1-1. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Lifted in the air out to left. Brings it in. And there's one away.
Good pitch. He just kind of had him out in front on that pitch away and wasn't able to stay closed.
Abreu batting for the second time. And that's strike 1. Fouls one off out of play. Back to our left. All tied up. Top half of inning number 4. Stays alive. Got him. Making 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today.
Just a mid-90s challenge fastball right there. Not much to it. And I'm sure he'd love another swing at it because it was in a very hittable location. Those are the swings where you can sometimes start to question yourself as a hitter and say, how did I miss that? But you know what happens.
Foul ball. Grounds one to short. Adames whips it to first. And that is the inning. Red Sox. And we're back.
Leading
Here's
up
the third
for the
baseman,
Giants,
Casey
the
Schmidt.
third baseman, Casey Schmidt.
That
Off
one
the plate,
misses.
ball 1.
And that is ball 1. Schmidt in his second season, 26 years old, and he was a second-round pick in 2020. And that drops in for a strike. That missed by a lot. And now 2 balls and 2 strikes. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
The count's full.
Liner, and this could be trouble. Around first, heading for 2. Not stopping, he's going for 3. And he's got a leadoff triple.
Love how he became a really tough out with 2 strikes right there. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Now it's the Giants catcher, Patrick Bailey. Just
Ball
missed.
back in.
The 1-0. And fouled off. Runner at third here, nobody out. Yeah, that's fouled off. Swing and a high fly ball left field. He's got it, and that should get the job done as he tags from third. He'll score on the sac fly. It's 3-2.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Fitzgerald in the box with one away as he takes ball one. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. 2 down.
The right fielder, number 5. Mike.
So the lineup flips over. Mike Yastrzemski up here.
Went down looking on 3 pitches last time. Let's see if he can be a little more aggressive right here.
Swing and a miss. And it's 0-1.
0-1.
2 down, base is empty, but 1 run across. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Next offering is in for a strike. And that one inside and it hit him. He had 2 strikes on him and he hit him. Now it's Devers at the plate. 0 for 2 in this one. Not even close there. Ball 1. The Red Sox with some bullpen action. Garrett Crochet appears to be getting loose. Bernardino warming up as well. Oh, now this is blasted. Way back there. On its way. Gone. Rafael Devers rounds the bases. It's 5-2. He absolutely feasts on right-handed pitching and devours that one for a homer.
And you can see that's what he expects of himself at bat after at bat. He's that confident.
That home run was a no-doubter as we dive into the numbers with StatCast.
Crushed, Boog. Just absolutely crushed. 112 miles per hour on the exit velo, and like you said, no doubt about that one. Plenty of launch angle to give it that backspin as well, and that carried way over the wall.
0-2 now as he swings through it.
2 really good back-to-back sliders. Now in an 0-2 count. He's feeling real confident about finishing this hitter off. He can go anywhere he wants.
Next offering is in the dirt. And a swing and a miss at the slider in the dirt. That completes the strikeout, and that'll do it. When the Giants go deep, it's bye-bye, baby. It's 5-2. Meyer takes a ball as he stands in for the second time.
You know, these Red Sox, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for them to make contact at times, and it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group.
And down on strikes he goes. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher on the same page right now.
Connor Wong, the next to hit. Fly to center his first time. And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes.
And on the mound, you know confidence has to be pretty high with all of the swings and misses. He's had them eaten out of the palm of his hand pretty much all game.
And 1-2. High fly ball, right field. Yastrzemski sizing this one up. Makes the catch. Out number 2. 2 down, base is empty. And next for the Red Sox, David Hamilton.
Outside,
just missed. 2 down, nobody on. And we're in the top of the 5th. Fastball in the inside corner for a strike. Chris, we were excited to watch him pitch. This is a little more along the lines of what we were expecting performance-wise.
Yeah, but great pitchers like this, you may get one opportunity in one inning to get to them, to get some runs up on the board. And if you don't take it then, you may see zeros the rest of the ball game.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And that's 6 Ks for him in this one. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. They trail it.
Pitching for Boston.
Back now to start the bottom of the 5th and taking over on the mound, Garrett Crochet.
Well, you see the ERA very solid, and That doesn't always tell you the whole story,
0-1.
but he's been really good so far this year. All these Giants putting together some really good at-bats in this game.
Ball,
There's
that's
been a
too high.
lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. It looked to me like they really wanted to get to the starter early, get him out of the game before he settles in. So I'd say mission accomplished.
That's ball 2.
Just missed. Yeah, big swing and a miss.
2-2 the count.
Swings and misses, struck him out. So digging in, Jung-Hoo Lee, 1 for 2. Hit in the air, center field. Rafaela on the move. He makes the catch, and there's 2 down. 2 outs, base is empty. And now it's going to be Willie Adames. Inside,
That's
just
inside.
missed. Next offering is fouled back. Here's the pitch to Adames. And Willie fouls one back. 2 outs. Fights it off. He'll see another. The shortstop takes the
2
ball.
strikes.
Two down, nobody on. Close, but called the ball. Full count now.
Wow, this guy's really battling up there as if his run is the game-winning run. I love his tenacity.
9th pitch of the at-bat due next. Draws the walk there. That's a great at-bat. He saw a lot of pitches and earned a walk.
Well, that's a nice job of grinding
Now
out that
batting,
at-bat. Saw a
third
lot of
baseman,
pitches and ends up
Schmidt.
drawing the walk. Very gritty.
And up next for the Giants, Casey Schmidt. There's a strike.
There it was, a high-velocity fastball
0-1
in
the
the
count.
zone. I think a little frustration from walking the previous hitter. He's got good stuff. Pitch inside the zone and trust it.
In the air, right field, Abreu. Squeezes it, and that ends the inning. Back here in San Francisco. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. Now here's the Red Sox leadoff hitter, Jarren Duran. Check swing, called strike. And there's a foul ball. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Chases that one out of the zone. Picks up strikeout number 7. And Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy.
Toro
Ball
in the
one, no
box
strike.
here lets that one go for a ball. The Giants leading by 3, and we're in the top half of the 6th.
I would
got a
throw him
ball,
another
one strike.
breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Hit on the ground to short. Fires to first on the run, and
He's
very
out.
nicely done for the out.
That's what a good sinker's designed to do. Get a guy to roll over a little bit, hit the ball on the ground, kill some worms while you're at it.
Roman Anthony up next for the Red Sox. Popped up left side. Adames hauls it in to end the inning. So no runs, no hits. Well, we go bottom 6, and now the catcher comes up to hit. Patrick Bailey. Crochet back to work. Swing and a miss. Looked off balance that time.
0-1.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Cut on and miss. Struck him out. And that's 1 out as they get the leadoff hitter in the 6th. And the batter now, Tyler Fitzgerald. On a line out towards center. Makes the grab on the run. 2 away now.
Wow, he looked like he was running before the ball was hit. Didn't have much time as that was a hard hit liner, but a nice job of covering a lot of ground in a short amount of time.
Yastrzemski, the next to hit, takes outside. He was late there, strike 1.
Boom, that's cheddar, baby.
Next pitch is outside. Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. Reaching down, makes the catch. And welcome back to the ballpark. We go to the top of the 7th. Here's the Boston cleanup hitter, Trevor Story. That pitch gets the corner, and that is strike 1. Hit on the ground to short. Adames in plenty of time to first, and Story is out. And now the right fielder, Wilyer Abreu. That one in there across the letters.
I really like how he's been attacking hitters early in at bats. He's thrown strikes on the first pitch to over 70% of the guys he's faced in this one.
And that one finds its way through. And they have their first hit since the 3rd inning. Ceddanne Rafaela up next for the Red Sox. Ground ball, could be 2. Glove flip to second, to first, not in time. Great effort there.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
1-0.
It's a pitch out, nothing doing, and that's ball 1.
He might want to steal second in this spot, but he's dealing with a catcher that has one of the best pop times in the game. He needs to pick his spot very wisely.
That misses the zone, and the count now 2-0.
Changing speeds.
Runner on the go. Pitch misses. Throw, save. That's a stolen base. That's in there, and now 3 balls and a strike. And a strike in there.
And boy, that was the pitch. 3-1. You want to be really aggressive on the fastball.
Up and in, ball 4. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Up next for the Red Sox, the catcher,
Connor Wong getting ready to hit. Swing, and this one's bounced to the ground. Over to Smith, and that is the inning. No runs, a hit, 2 left. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Brennan Bernardino.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Abreu makes the catch, and there's 1 down. And now Elliot Ramos.
Really nice job to get your first out of the ball game.
1 for 3. Pop foul out of play off to the right. Bernardino, a 6'4" lefty. He features a sinker, a curve, a cutter, and he works in a slider. The 0-2. Way inside, and that hit him. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Dominic Smith. He's been a great free agent sign. And a foul ball. Ramos over at first with 1 away. Down and in, moved his feet. The 1-1 is fouled off. Swing and a miss. Had him out front for strike 3. Here's the center fielder, Jung-Hoo Lee. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Ball 1, no strikes.
Runner takes off in the dirt. And there's no throw. He's in there at second with a stolen base. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. Intentional walk here with 2 out. They set up a force at any base to end the inning. And digging in for San Francisco, Willie Adames. In the dirt, but kept close.
Counts 1-0.
2 outs, couple of base runners at first and second. Swing and a ball lifted left field. Nabs it, and that is that. Giants leave a couple. They're still out. Back here at Oracle Park, ready to begin the 8th, and stepping in for Boston, David Hamilton. That's in there. 0-1.
If he doesn't get a knock right here, that pitch he just took is going to eat at him for a while. You might not see another pitch like that from a top-level guy like this.
In the air, left field, down the line. And he can't quite get there. It's a foul ball. Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Now he'll turn for second. In safely. It's a double and his second hit.
Back against the wall with
Now
2
batting.
strikes, but found a
Designated
way.
hitter,
That was a
Darren
thing of beauty. He may have been a little
Duran.
behind the pitch, but by getting that barrel into the hitting zone early on in his swing, he was able to meet it and still shoot a line drive down the line and left. Really important at bat coming up now.
Check swing, no appeal.
That's big right there, being able to check your swing. Think about the count swing. Instead of 0-2, he's sitting 1-1 against a really good arm.
2 balls.
Lefty
1
continues
strike.
to work, but the closer getting loose in the bullpen. A free pass coming with nobody out and a runner at second. Looks like they're shooting for the double play. So stepping in for Boston, Abraham Toro. And that's a little bit high. And it's 1-0. And another ball.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
And that drops in for a strike.
2 balls.
In today's
1 strike.
game, not that many fastball counts, but hitters still in the back of their minds, they're looking for one. 2-0 changeup call right there. Excellent pitch selection to go with.
It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
The tying run at the plate. Ground ball, and that's through the infield. Runner around third. Here comes the throw. Not in time. He's safe at the plate. And it's now a 2-run game. Roman Anthony digs in now. 0 for 3 in this one. Shortened the bunt and missed it. It's 0-1. Trying to move the runners over. Schmidt. Feed to second. That's one. Not in time at first. It's a fielder's choice.
Tough play right there. Didn't really have enough time to set his feet and make a strong, accurate throw. Had to rush it, but he got it off, and he got it there in time to get that out at second base.
Now it's the shortstop, Trevor Story. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a ground out. Bob Melvin hands the baseball
Now
over.
pitching for
That'll
the
do it for Robbie Ray. He exits
Number
with the
50.
lead and gave them a really nice performance. New
Birdsong.
pitcher on the bump when we get back. So the Giants with a new pitcher on the hill, Hayden Birdsong.
And he's been racking up strikeouts at a high rate this year, typically at least one an inning, so he'll be tough to get to.
No balls, 2 strikes.
The shortstop takes the ball.
I don't like to say he wasted a pitch. I think that was a purpose pitch. Change the eye level, have him look up. Now go back exactly where you want to go.
With the go-ahead run at the plate, and we're in the top of the 8th. And a swing and a miss. Huge strikeout there.
Wow, just great bite to that slider. Broke hard out of the zone, and he just couldn't hold up the swing. You know, as a hitter, that pitch is really hard to take, and there's just not much you can do with it. You know that, but you don't want to get rung up by the umpire.
Swing and a ball popped in the air. Out to shallow center. And it falls.
Just a huge at bat right there. He clearly didn't catch that one on the big part of the bat. Just kind of muscled it out there. And, you know, on the mound, it can be pretty frustrating for a pitcher, but you just kind of have to expect those to drop in there sometimes. Now that sets up a huge at bat in this ball game.
And a base hit on the line. Runner around third on his way to the plate. He'll score and they've tied it. Yastrzemski hustles it back in. And the go-ahead run stops at third base. Go-ahead run is at third. Meyer now at the plate. And that's through there for a strike. And it's 0-1.
This might be a steal situation, but that's not your average catcher behind the dish. You have to be careful here.
Pitch is in there. And the count is 0-2.
Well, if he's going to do something special right here, it's going to have to happen with 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. But they scored 3 times to eat. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th. Luis Guerrero.
Now pitching for Boston.
Schmidt in the box lays off for ball 1. Boston's bullpen with some activity. Justin Wilson preparing to come on if needed. Whitlock also throwing. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play.
Pretty good pitch to take a pass at in a 1-0 count. Just not able to square it up.
And that is out of play. Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. In time. And a drop third strike leads to the first out.
Well, that slider wasn't even close to the strike zone, and he got him to chase. That's just a bad approach right there. Either he was looking for something else and got completely fooled, or he was sitting all over the slider and just couldn't resist the temptation. But, man, really expanded right there and didn't have a chance of making contact with that pitch.
Bailey goes after that one for strike 1. And that's in the dirt. Going to count 1-2.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
Now one miss.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those. If you
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Chance to strike out the side now. You talk about the benefits, the advantages of relievers who can come in and get the swing and miss, whether it's inherited runners or maybe a little jam that they get into themselves. Knowing that they can miss the bat, tell you what, that's huge and can change the ball game.
The 0-1. Swing and a ball lined out towards center. Rafaela makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. Offense held in check there. And we're back. Here's the catcher, Connor Wong. Out in front and foul to the left side. That one inside, and it's 1-1. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
Well, he went inside a couple of times, and now outside.
Hitter's not exactly sure where to look for this next pitch.
2 balls.
Missed with a changeup, and it's 2-2. And no one can get there. And the go-ahead run is on base.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
Now here is David Hamilton. Squares the bunt, but that rolls foul. The go-ahead run aboard at first. Nobody out. Popped up. And a foul ball.
If you're a base runner, you've got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get in the scoring position.
Swing and a miss struck him out. That K is his third of the game. Now batting Jarren Duran, known for his late inning heroics. Clips the outside corner. Strike one. High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. One away. Tie game. Go ahead run stands at first. Goes down looking.
Well, interesting. He's looking very comfortable out of the stretch after giving up the leadoff single. Back-to-back strikeouts, so they haven't been able to move that runner up, get him into scoring position, and try to have a better chance of scoring. I tell you, good job so far on the mound. He just needs one more out.
Toro, the next to hit, takes high for ball one. This one in the air center field. Lee under it. He's got it, and that's the third out. No runs, one hit. Back here in San Francisco. So bottom of the ninth. Now it's the right fielder, Mike Yastrzemski.
The right fielder, Mike Yastrzemski.
Guerrero back to work. Swing and a miss at a slider. Activity in the bullpen. Justin Wilson getting ready to go. Chapman getting cranked up as well. Swing and a miss.
A little anxious, a little aggressive
No ball,
early
2
in the
strikes.
count. Too much for me.
So Yaz is struck out. And it's Rafael Devers in the box. He's already homered here in this one. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Base is empty, one away here in the last half of inning number 9. And that misses. Now 2-0.
2-0 count, great hitter at the dish. If you're going to miss, you've got to miss outside the zone. You miss inside the strike zone, you'll be asking the umpire for a new baseball.
Right side, hard hit. Throws to first in time, and Devers is set down. So 2 down now, and here is Elliot Ramos. Outside low, 1-0. That's hard hit in the line. That's a fair ball, and it's getting into the corner. Around first and hustling for second as they hold the winning run at second base.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick. Now just one swing away from potentially walking this thing off.
Now the Giants' 4-hitter, Dominic Smith. Swings and misses. 0-1.
0-1's the count.
And a base hit around third. Here's the throw. And he dives in with the winning run. And the Giants get a walk-off win, 6-5.
You know, you had to feel the pressure. A winning run on second base. Found a way to make solid contact, and the winning run comes across to score. Everyone going crazy. Exciting finish to this game today.